Samuel. All right. Let's.
We got Ryan coming on in 10 minutes.
We got Ryan coming on. Oh, I could do it in 10 minutes.
All right.
Yeah, not a problem. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, what's that address? 3503. Poe. And that is Lynchburg. There we go. Guys, right now I am using PropStream at ttpdata.com, ttpdata.com. You can do this absolutely. Let's do this. I want to also just throw this into Google here. And what was that? I'll pull this address again. Hold on. I'm going to pull this address. I'm going to put it into Google. So if you guys don't want to pay for it, or you just want to comp through free or whatever, you can do it here. You look at Zillow. Zillow has this thing at 78,000, right? Okay, I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to Realtor.com. It has it at 73,000. So we're 73, we're 78, and we are. I like Redfin, but Redfin's not everywhere. Truly is the same. So basically, it's about 75,000 there. Now I'm looking at PropStream here, and I want to look at the details. And PropStream has given me an $84,000 value. Now this is beautiful. The reason I like PropStream is, look at this. It gives you the MLS details, right? So I can look here and I can see, okay, this thing was listed for $79,000 in 2019, and they spent 178 days on the market. And listen, I get it, it's a pitch for PropStream, but I use this every single day, because if you go into Zillow or Realtor.com or Truly or Redfin, it is like going into a casino. They want to trap you there. So they don't give you all the information as easily as you can get it here. So this is telling me right here, these people wanted 79,000 almost 2 years ago, right? So what is their expectation here? What is going on here? And look, newly renovated 2-brick house. So this is a newer house. I mean, this is a renovated house. It's in good shape. What's the likelihood that they're going to sell at a discount, right? And then the last thing I want to look at here is I want to look at how much is their mortgage. So they only owe $36,000. The reason I want to pull that up is I want to know if they have equity. And it looks like they do, and I want to know what their expectations are. So this is beautiful. Their expectations are $79,000. Now, even though it didn't sell, even though it failed, they couldn't sell this property in 106 months. They probably still want that price or more. So you know that going into this lead, which is huge. That is a huge advantage, so that you're not spinning your wheels. So with this specific property right here, this is a great one. I love that they sent me this. With this specific property, I would smack them in the mouth with a low offer. If they weren't even close, I'd move on, because I don't want to waste my time with people that are going to be looky-loos, that are just looking for properties. So you can dig deep here. The beautiful thing is this thing will pull up all the comparables based on the square footage here within a half mile. Now, they always set it here for a year. I don't like going back a year. I like going back 3 months. So I'm going to send this thing back to October, November, December. I'll do November. We'll go November 20th or whatever. And I want to look at current comps. And you've got one low here at 37,000 and another one at 55,000. All right. And I'm going to open this up a little bit. I want to get a little bit bigger on the square footage to see what's going on. Also, what I want to do is I want to look at, they must not have, in Virginia, they must not have be able to pull the information for active pending. Oh, here we go. Sorry. What I want to do is I want to pull active, contingent, and pendings here to see what's going on. The beautiful thing is they've got the MLS here, all the MLS info, which is interesting, because you look at these, you got an active at 110, you've got a pending at 99,000, right? And then I want to look at, where are these? Are these close? Are they in the same neighborhood? Are they crossing major roads? I would say that this one here, because it's not crossing this major road, here, hold on. this major road or this major road, this one is probably the best comp, but this one went for $37,000. Well, why did this go for $37,000? Now you've got a comp to bring to the seller and say, hey, listen, this thing went for $37,000 and it's in similar condition. Now you can see that this thing's dated, it's rough. It's in rough shape. So this is a property. This is the price of a property that needs a full renovation, and that's where I'd want to get this property at. But remember, they've already renovated it, right? They've already renovated this property. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, so why'd you go back only 2 months versus 3 in this case?
I went three.
Oh, you did?
That's three. Yeah. So November, December, January, right? So I always screw that up too. But yeah, I went back 3 months. So this is what investors are looking at purchasing the property for if they want to do a renovation. Now, let's go back for a second. Let's go back and take a look at this. Let's see what they consider fully renovated, right? Look at this. Look at this. Guys, they owe $36,000. This property's renovated. What's the chance that they're going to sell this at a discount? Probably nothing, right? They probably want to get retail, and they probably should go retail. They've got a ton of equity. They've got a clean house here. They should put it on the market and get it sold if they are motivated. I agree with this price. I think that they probably can 2 years later get $85,000. I think that Zillow and Realtor were a little low on it, probably because of that $37,000 comp. Now look at this thing. This $37,000 comp is really interesting. Because if this thing gets renovated, it could go for that. Well, let me just double check real quick. Let me make sure that I know how big our. Okay, so this one's about 50 square feet smaller, so it's similar. So let's say this one that we're looking at could go 85 on the market, and let's say this one will go for 75 on the market. Okay, now this one, 700 square feet. I'm going to look at. Can we get this back here, Mike? Let's get the board here so that everybody can see how I would do this. What I would do here is I would, look at that. This thing's going to go for, let's say they push it. Let's say they push it to 80,000 totally fixed up for that comp that was right there, okay? And I'm going to subtract 6% right off the bat for closing costs and commissions, realtor commissions, okay? All right, and then I'm going to subtract, if this is somebody that's going to do a flip, want to do a flip on this property because it's in rough condition, I would put a minimum that they want to make on this deal is $20,000. And I would say a property this size, fixing it up, looking at this property here, and looking at the pictures of it, I would say the roof's okay, the bathrooms need to be done, the kitchen certainly needs to be done. I would say that this right here is probably a $20,000 rehab, right? And you're getting basically at what they bought it at. They're getting a little bit. A contractor probably bought this because they bought it for $37,000. I would sell this deal at. Do we have the numbers? 35,200. And I would probably try to get it at 25,000 if you guys can see all that. And they might have done a double close on this, and or they might have bought it themselves, or somebody could have bought it to fix it up to turn it into a rental if it's a good rental market. So remember, you need to know: are you in a rental market or are you in a fix and flip market? So this might be a rental market. We're going to go live with my acquisition manager, Ryan Thornton. This guy has this guy does big deals. This guy's phenomenal. Never had any experience in real estate up until about 100.